All right, gang, so welcome to part 3 of the Wall Street Jack Boys Pro ThinkorSwim Configuration. And where we left off at was on the trade tab. We're going to move forward to the charts tab. Now, charts is where we're going to spend a lot of our time here. I know this is the moment you all have been waiting for, is the chart side. So I'm going to actually show you guys how we actually get this configured over here as well. So what we want to do is, again, if you don't see anything on this tab, you want to make sure you type in a stock ticker. In this case here, we will just type in AAPL, and that would be for Apple. Okay. And from that, you will get this chart to populate. So you get some type of chart to populate in your system here. And what I want you to do is go to this chart settings, this gear tab here. And once we get in here, we're going to start under the general tab. Now, under the general tab, we want to make sure that we have show studies selected and highlight studies on hover selected, so that when we hovering over things, it shows. Okay. The rest of this should pretty much be default. You can leave those in there. The snap drawings too may not be selected, but what you want to do is make sure it says OHLC, which is the open, high, low, close. So we do want that to happen. And the synchronized crosshair positions, we can click that as well across all the charts. So yeah, I like to click that as well. Show price subgraph, you can leave that on there. And from this tab, we want to move forward to the price axis, which we don't need anything here. You can leave all of that where it's at. But let's go to the time axis. And under the time axis, what I want you to do is, you see this expansion area here. This is normally 0, I believe. Click on a 10. This is going to give us a little bleed space on the side so that when we're actually doing our analysis on the charts, we'll actually be able to project in the future. We need some space there. So that's going to give us the space that we need. And all of this, if they are selected, make sure you deselect these. Sometimes it does have those clicked in, so make sure you deselect those. We don't want those in there. Time frames, we'll actually cover that in other videos and the courses. Appearance, let's go here. So under the appearance, what we want to do is make sure that we have chart type selected as candle. Now, you can actually switch this to bars if you like. That's old school, but some people still like that. You could do candle trends or Heikin-Ashi. You can do those as well. Just keep this at candlestick, make it simple. Border up, border down, red and your green. Keep it, simple. Dojis, gray, leave that all the same. Fill up. I like to have mine filled up. You actually don't have to have that. If you didn't want it, it'll look like this. So I like to have those filled though. So let's leave those filled. Check those, check those. Show wicks. This may not be selected. Make sure you check that because we do a lot of drawing from those and we're going to need those wicks. Okay, so under that, we're going to go to common. Under common, crosshairs. All right, this is your cursor. You can change this to wherever you like. I like to have the crosshairs there, like I'm shooting. Cursor, I like mine to be a gold color. If you don't see the gold color, just click on that box right here, and then go to more. And then you can just find one of the gold colors here, one of the standard ones. I believe I use this one, or something like that. And just click OK. All right, that'll do. So you get that gold color. And then volume bars, I just left that where it's at the preset. And then I will also like to go with the background. You see background here. And we just click on the background. I go to more. You can change the colors. Some people like the gray. I like to have the blue. And so my Wall Street Jack Boys blue color is going to be the 002642. You can just type that code in and then click OK. And you get that nice Wall Street blue right there. Then under grid, you got to start off, you see those grids, it's kind of messy. You want to clean that up. Click that checkbox, get the grid out. All right, and then from that, we want to go to equities. And let's see, under equities, let's go to show extended hours trading. Click that because we do want to see that at the hours. And then under volume, you may see volumes, show volume subgraph. I do not like to have that selected, so deselect that. And then under futures, same thing, show extended hours and highlight extended hours trading session. I like to have that selected there. And that's it for that. So you want to go and click apply. Bingo. Hit OK. And that is a beautiful chart there. You see that nice dark blue? Okay, we got some candlesticks over there. We got our crosshairs that's moving. All right. And so from this screen, what I would like to show you guys on this tab here is, again, we have the charts. Subgraph would be the under the sub heading will be charts. We have flex grids. We have product depth. You could use flex grids, but for what we're going to be doing, everything you're going to need is going to be in charts. So charts there. And I wanted to actually close this out so we can get more screen real estate here. And what you need to know, be familiar with on this chart here, is on the left bottom is the x-axis. This is time. And you can click and drag it from left to right to stretch the time. So you can get more time in the past. We can go in the past. But you need to stretch it by clicking and dragging. Okay? And on the y-axis, this is the price. Okay? Price of the stocks. We can see the price. And we can actually manipulate this and to make things bigger so we can see it better. Now, what you want to do is actually click the control link on your keyboard and click with your mouse at the same time, and you can actually slide, okay? So the first function I was showing you, that's how you stretch. This function is how you slide because, again, some things you can't see, you want to be able to see it, so you're going to need to slide these graphs up sometimes, all right? And you can do the same thing with the x-axis. So we can slide from left to right by clicking, okay? So that's how you would do that. Also, on this chart here, just look here at this thing right here. It says share chart. This is where you can share charts to your colleagues or whoever. You can also edit studies. Studies are like these things you see at the bottom, right? This is a study. My squeeze setup, my RSI, these are studies. So we can actually customize those, which we will be doing throughout the course. Chart settings. We just went and did that. So you guys saw that. Time frame setups. We are going to cover this. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that throughout the course. And the style of the charts. You can actually go in here and you can also modify some of those things that we talked about earlier straight from this one here. But what you want to do is actually take this and save this style. And you can give it a name. Okay. Give it the Wall Street Jack Boys setup. I'm going to just call it the demo. All right. And from there, you have drawings. So these are your drawing tools. So you can draw lines. Okay. All your annotations are here. And this is studies again. So a lot of things is kind of repeated throughout the platform. But studies, we have studies over here. That's how you edit those. When I clicked it, you can see the dialogue. So this shows you everything I have there. Okay. And you can type in what you're looking for right here and throw in some studies. Okay. You also have it here when you have some quick studies where you can just quickly throw some on real quick from here. And then you have the add studies, it's just the same function. Okay. It's a lot of repetition here. And you can save these studies. Okay. Save study set once you actually get those together. Patterns. This is how you can have the platform to highlight patterns for you. So, and you can have it to show patterns. We'll go through that later in the course as well. Here we have the style. Again, we just saw a lot of this stuff over again, the drawings, the studies, the copy of the order. A lot of this stuff is repeated here. So that's that menu tab. It's more repetition. This tab here, we can actually open the sidebar here on the side so that we can see things like active trader and things like that. Again, what you would normally use this function for, I like to use it to detach when I'm using because I use multiple screens. So if you're using multiple screens, this is how you would detach a chart and slide it on the other screen. You hit detach. You can take screenshots from here as well. So this is a pretty cool function. If you got the Wall Street Jack Boys Trading Journal, you can actually take snapshots of your screen so you can see what you were actually looking at before you made your decision, and you can actually load it up into the Wall Street Jack Boys Trading Journal. So that's pretty cool as well. Now this tab here is your grid. Okay, so you can have some grids here. I just want you guys to go over the 3-grid setup, which is a pretty classic setup. I'll show you that real quick. We have 3 grids in here. Okay, and earlier I told you about this link tab. This link tab, we tabbed it earlier. I got it set up on number 1, which is red. So what we want to do is actually link all 3 of these charts together. Okay. And as you see, like the colors are different on the other ones. Why they don't match the other one, right? So what we want to do is actually load up this studies here. Let's actually save it first. And once we save it, wrong tab. We can save this setup here, and then we can actually load it. What did I do? So I want everything to look the same. Just demo. So we have everything to open up the same. All right, so we click load setup. I'm going to load Wall Street demo. So that's make sure the studies are the same across. And then the style of the chart. Did we not save the style yet? Yeah, there we did. So we go to style and boom. So now everything looks the same across the board. And what we did, we just click the chart style setting here. Okay, so sorry about that. Let's see. Load setup. Wall Street demo. There we go. So everything looks the same. And the way we like to look at this will be from the big time frame. And so here we have some time frames in here. We like to have a weekly, which is a big time frame. We like to have the daily in the middle. And then we like to have an intraday chart in the middle. At the end. So we'll take maybe a 5-minute chart there. And there you have it. That is a really, really good setup there for our pro configuration. All right.